my 1984 Mercedes-Benz 380SL R107 chassis. The car is silver blue with blue Mercedes-Benz text interior. It's a really nice color. This car is a one-owner car, no accidents. Everything is original on this car and everything works. This car has its blue top with an original dark blue soft top. It has a 3.8 liter fuel injected V8 engine, makes around 150 horsepower, and this car gets the best gas mileage of the SL107 chassis. You know, there's the 450SL, the 560SL, and there are some European models like the 280SL and 300SL. Those are inline 6 cylinders. So for the V8 cars, this car gets the best mileage. This car has 350 something original kilometers on it. These cars usually have an issue with a single row timing chain, but since this car is an 84, they fixed that issue in 1983. The interior of this car is extremely comfortable. You have double sprung seats with some really comfortable suspension, and it just makes the driving experience in this car very enjoyable. This is not really a sports car, it's more of a cruiser, you know, top down, just driving through. Let's start her up. It's currently 1 degree Celsius outside, and it turned on extremely quickly. They nicknamed this car the Panzer Wagon in 1971 when they were designing the car, so that no one would know what they would be up to. This car has its original radio, but I installed a different radio in the car, you know, just for enjoyability. It's connected to a Bluetooth speaker microphone up here, so I can drive with this and talk on the phone because I really enjoy driving this car. But I still have the original radio for it. Interior lighting switch where you can, on this position where it's all the way pushed down to the right, only when you open the door both lights will turn on. If you leave it like this, it will just be neutral. And if you turn it on, then the light will turn on. I just leave it there so that when I open the door, it opens. So this is the antenna button. You can control the height of the antenna. This is off, you know, because I just listen to Bluetooth music. It's not working right now because it says that it has an amp error. But if it's on the middle position, when you turn the radio on, the antenna will go up, and then if you just want it always on, you just press max there. Here you have defrost, and then here you have your climate control settings. This is AC. Heat, it's currently cold here, so I have the heat on. It's got automatic heat, so you can just put it on auto and it'll do its best to get the car as warm as possible. So, it works. You have a 4-speed automatic transmission. You can individually select the gears. Very solid, very silky smooth shifting transmission. You have power windows for both sides. They both work. You have your hazard switch. And something interesting about this car is this mirror is powered manually, but then the passenger mirror is powered through this toggle switch for comfort. Everything seat related to this car is manual. You have manually adjusting seats. You can adjust how far forward or how far back you want them. This is also manual. The backrest and the headrests, everything is manual on this car. You have just a bare bones sun visor with a mirror for the passenger. And this car does have cruise control, but the stock fell off this car. You have your windshield wipers, high beams back, high beams forward, signals. Your lights on here with fog lights. Then this is where you release the handbrake from. You turn it on via a pedal down there. The light will turn on to release it. Some cars have back seats. This car doesn't have a back seat. It has a parcel shelf. I just keep my GoPro bag, a hat, and a sun visor back there. This car came with speakers installed previously by the other owner. Here is where you release the roof switch. One on my car is extremely dorky. I just turn the battery on. It sort of sounds like a frog to me. I think it might have a voltage issue, but I think it sounds extremely cute, and every time I use it, people start to laugh, so I don't mind it that much. Let's take this car for a quick drive. Let's see, hold on. I really like how the transmission on this car rides. It's the shift points are very good. You know, it's a really torquey motor. Like, it has no problem getting up to speeds. People critique it because it's the 380SL, but even this car, it's no slouch. You know, it can keep up with modern traffic. You know, it's perfect on the highway. It's not too loud when you're driving it on the highway. It's not too quiet either, though. You get bored. It's just the right amount of noise. Since this car is 30 years old, 34 years old actually, it does not need emission testing anymore where I live, so I removed the catalytic converter on the car for a little bit more of exhaust note. And I think it sounds great. I love driving this car because the shift points are very, very tight. This entire car feels very tight, and you can really feel the road when you're driving this car. Let's put it in manual here. We can shift this car manually too, so let's put it into first. I'm just driving up and down my street. Absolutely an amazing car. These are very solid closing doors.